Y'all, Nelly is getting dragged for filth for performing at the presidential inauguration, and his fans were not here for that. Y'all already know how many people in the community feel about the current president, and they slammed Nelly for being a sellout and betraying his own people. Y'all, Nelly is this close to being canceled, and it looks like his baby mama Ashanti is about to step up and play devil's advocate and defend her husband from everyone dragging him. There are rumors that Nelly took the gig because he's broke and needs the money, but some fans think that he's just a sellout who will do anything for money. But what does Ashanti think about this situation? And is Nelly broke or just a sellout? Let's break this down. Nelly has been catching major heat lately after signing on to perform at Trump's inauguration. This year's event boasts a lineup packed with big names like Carrie Underwood, opera vocalist Christopher Macchio, Lee Greenwood, The Village People, Billy Ray Cyrus, Kid Rock, and surprisingly, Snoop Dogg and Nelly. But while this lineup is turning heads, Nelly and Snoop are bearing the brunt of the backlash. Fans are accusing them of selling out, claiming they're backing an administration many view as racist and anti-black. In every election cycle, there's always a bit of drama when celebrities throw their weight behind political figures. The reactions can vary, but when it came to Nelly, this performance was taken as a blatant endorsement of Trump, sparking outrage. The rumor mill immediately went into overdrive, with some speculating Nelly might secretly be a Republican, while others suggested financial trouble left him with no choice but to accept the gig. Nelly didn't stay silent for long. He jumped on a live chat with Willie D to clear the air about the backlash. Shutting down the money rumors, he made it clear that his performance wasn't about a paycheck. Instead, Nelly stood firm, saying he had every right to take the stage at the inauguration because of his love for the country and his respect for the presidency, regardless of who was in office.
Out of respect. They give their life for the love of this country. I love this country as well. It is an honor for me to perform for the president of the United States, regardless of who was in office. If President Biden would have asked me to perform, I would have performed. If Vice President Kamala Harris would have won and asked me to perform, I would have performed. I did a thing with Vice President Kamala Harris. Could have been last year, a year or two ago, a Juneteenth event. I respect the office. It wasn't politics. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it was an honor for me to do it.
Considering the backlash that you've received for agreeing to this performance, right?
But I've been getting backlash. I've been getting backlash my whole career.
But this particular backlash is different. Right. How do you reconcile your artistic choices with the diverse political beliefs of your fan base?
That's my fan base. If my fan base really have a political belief, right? Here's the thing. Like, I agree in family first. I believe in family first. Period. Family before politics. Family above and beyond.
Nelly went on to emphasize that his decision had nothing to do with politics. He claimed that it was nothing but double standards, asking why people don't have the same energy for black men and women who join the military, even though they also serve under the president.
Money to do that. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because it's an honor. I respect the office. It don't matter who is in office. The same way that our men and women, our brothers and sisters who protect this country have to go to war and have to put their life on the line for whoever in office. So if they can put their life on the line for whoever in office, I can damn sure perform for whoever.
What do you say to the people that say we're not giving you this backlash because of your political affiliation or your political choice or whatever? We're giving you this backlash because you are propping up a white supremacist.
I would ask them to show me where he's a white supremacist. And here's the thing.
Child, he should have kept that last part to himself because he got dragged for filth over it. Fans accused him of betraying his black fans for a few clicks. Amid all the chatter about Nelly supposedly selling out for a quick buck, people couldn't help but wonder if his financial situation had taken a nosedive. Let's face it, Nelly's career has been wildly successful, and by most standards, he should still be living comfortably, even if he's not making it rain like he used to. So the idea that he might be broke seemed weird, at first. Now, if there's one thing people know about Nelly, it's that his love for gambling runs deep, and it's gotten him into trouble more than once. Case in point, just last year, he hit the jackpot, literally, at the Hollywood Casino in St. Charles, Missouri, winning a whopping $50,000 on the slot machine. But before he could celebrate his big win, things took a wild turn. The casino ran a routine background check before handing over the cash, and they uncovered a pending arrest warrant for Nelly. At first, he thought it had to be some kind of joke or prank, but things got real fast. Security cuffed him to a chair, leaving one hand free, so he could still collect the rest of his winning. Once the cash was squared away, the cops swooped in, cuffed him fully, and escorted him right out of the casino. The warrant that landed Nelly in cuffs stemmed from an unresolved traffic stop issue, but things escalated when the cops decided to search his belongings. That's when they allegedly found some hard substances in his possession. Unfortunately, this wasn't Nelly's first run-in with rumors about substance use. Back in January 2023, a clip from his performance at Melbourne's Juice Fest had everyone talking, and not in a good way. In the video, Nelly looked completely out of it, with his eyes rolling, a vacant stare, and him missing his song cues left and right. Fans were quick to express concern, speculating he might have been under the influence of something stronger than Vibe. Even Flesh and Bone chimed in after the clip went viral. He told TMZ he'd been staying away from alcohol for 2 months and avoiding and other substances for a while because they're often laced with dangerous additives. Then, turning his advice to Nelly, Flesh and Bone urged him to ease up on the partying and take better care of himself.
I gotta ask you about this viral Nelly video from his performance in Australia.
Oh,
he got the eyes rolling in his head.
Oh, the eyes rolling in the back of the head.
He's looking off into space.
He's gibberish with the gibberish lyrics and everything. You know, first of all, I like to say that to the whole world, announce my sobriety. I've been 2 months without no liquor, almost 6 months without no dope, without none of that stuff like that. So first of all, that's one of the reasons why I quit doing substances, because they all gateway drugs. All y'all dopers out there, y'all better be careful, because it's dangerous. You don't know what's in it. Oh man, but kind of like let Nelly, you too good to be on that type of shit, man. You look at it, kind of like threw you off, man. I never seen you like that, man. It kind of you might want to take the dose, either take the dose down on it a little bit. Just a word of advice, man. Jeez. Leave that SHIT alone, man. It ain't even worth it, man. Leave that. It should have made you look real kind of like out there, bro. But you shining, bro. You look too good to be out there forgetting your lyrics, looking out in the space, eyes rolling in the back of your head. Hey, that's now you can't take that away. It is what it is. We all saw it. So kind of like it'd be a good idea to kind of like leave that alone, man. You got too much money to make, and that's.
Given Nelly's track record, it wasn't exactly shocking to fans when the Juice Fest incident made headlines. His history with substances goes way back. In 2012, Nelly was caught red-handed with weed, dope, and a loaded firearm while on tour. The incident went down at a border patrol checkpoint in West Texas, where a search uncovered all that illegal stuff. While someone else in Nelly's crew took the fall and got arrested, Nelly and the rest of the crew were allowed to go free. Then in 2015, his tour bus got into more trouble when they were stopped for not having the required stickers. During the search, police found a stash of illegal substances and firearms without the proper permit. Nelly was hit with felony possession charges along with simple possession of and paraphernalia. But all of that seems pretty minor compared to the more disgusting allegations that surfaced recently. As the controversy around his performance at Trump's inauguration brewed, some people weren't all that surprised by Nelly's actions. They even went as far as to draw comparisons between him and Trump, noting that they both have faced serious allegations of SA. In 2018, Nelly faced a serious lawsuit from a 21-year-old college student named Monique, who accused him of taking advantage of her on his tour bus before a Florida-Georgia line concert. According to Monique, she had attended a Nelly performance at a club in Auburn, Washington, where Nelly offered her a ride to an after party. Once on the tour bus, things took a dark turn. Monique claimed that Nelly took her to the back bedroom of the bus, where he allegedly began pleasuring himself in front of her without her consent. She said he then essayed her and begged her to stay with him for the weekend. When she screamed that she wanted to leave, Nelly and his crew allegedly pushed her off the bus, with Nelly even tossing a $100 bill at her. Nelly's legal team swiftly denied the accusations, labeling Monique as greedy and a clout chaser. However, the situation grew even more serious when the lawsuit was amended to include testimonies from two unnamed women who claimed they had similar experiences with Nelly, adding more weight to the allegation. The lawsuit against Nelly took a more disturbing turn, with the testimonies from two additional women, Jane Doe 1 and Jane Doe 2. Jane Doe 1, a U.S. military service member stationed in the UK, claimed that in June 2016, Nelly invited her and a friend to a VIP area after one of his shows in England. While there, she alleged that Nelly touched her inappropriately and tried to stop stop her from leaving when she attempted to leave. Jane Doe 2, who met Nelly at a meet and greet following one of his shows in Essex, England, also accused him of inappropriate behavior. She claimed that he invited her to his dressing room where he allegedly began pleasuring himself, tried to rip off her top, and repeatedly attempted to kiss her. She said he even tried to put her hand on his private. When she resisted, she claimed he balled his fist and threatened her, saying, "No, I'm just frustrated. I'm not used to not getting my way. Just do it." Despite the shocking nature of these allegations, the case was dismissed just a week later when Monique refused to show up in court, feeling that the system would not provide her with justice. This is a hot mess, and honestly, it kind of makes us question why Ashanti even got back with Nelly in the first place. But hey, the heart wants what it wants, right? And speaking of Ashanti, fans have been on her case to say something about her baby daddy being a sellout. Honestly, it's not looking like she's going to say anything because y'all know that Ashanti loves that man down. They have a baby together, and there are rumors that they might even be trying for a second child. So while the world is dragging her man, y'all best believe that Ashanti is going to be standing 10 toes down with him. But I want to know how you guys feel about this situation, so drop your thoughts in the comments and then check out this next video.